Okay, well, grab some cards here, and we'll just look and see what it's going to tell us about today. I did use the kettle, and I'm having a golden monkey tea. I think out of all the special teas that I've gotten, the golden monkey is one that I really, really like. Oh, I can put it on, fix that. So, the kettle worked fabulous, and that handle did not get hot. You could actually pick it up without using anything. So, yeah, and the tea is fabulous. So let's shuffle the cards and just see what it's going to tell us, what's going on today, what is happening today. Yeah, Trump is still getting those infusions, whatever they are, because he still had that great big huge big black and blue mark on his hand that he was trying to cover it over. But let's see what we have. First thing out, the reading's about, the stress of truth coming out, the mentally, okay, the swords coming down. Energy coming into it is about the choices made in life, what's going on today. Usually this is his drama, Bondi, and the way he's abusing the law. Challenge is, again, an abuse of power. Potential outcome, what he's offering up. Outside influence, controlling an action. Above it all, tower moment. Okay, tower moment. So when it comes to the mental drama going on, the long term, things up in the air. Okay, things are up in the air when it comes to this stuff. The choices being made, where it's going to, not a good harvest. When it comes to Bondi and stuff, it's about, again, stepping up to manipulate, taking action, to manipulate what's going on. The abuse of power, figuring out the next move, the next action, and whatever kind of fish fry he's going to feed people next. His delusional things he's offering up. And because he's facing a loss, when it comes to controlling an action, being controlled by the actions, yeah, we've got his dark drama. Guess what? Yeah, trying to control the actions when it comes to his past. We got the tower moments with what's being handed out, looking deeper, trying to abuse power to get to a better place for him mentally, and as usual, putting out a message out of his delusion that he's offering up because he's facing loss. Why? because they've got the evidence. It's all coming from the White House to attempt to overturn, okay? So, you know, the outside influences, this stuff is all hanging over his head still. Wanting to control the actions when it comes to the dark things he's done in the past. Okay? If we break this down, the swords are coming down. What's being offered up is a loss and trying to keep things up in the air. Trying to have somebody take control. Offering up stuff. Pam Bondi and the Justice Department to manipulate it. He's going to try to, again, take charge, put out new fishtails, abuses of power because he doesn't like the harvest, what's coming, moving it forward, figuring out his next action, looking at long-term, how he can do rulership long-term, because he knows if he leaves office, he's done for. Doesn't like the harvest, what's coming up. Doesn't like karma, okay? Doesn't like the stuff that's coming up now. Bondi's trying to keep things up in the air and trying to manipulate the truth that's raining down. When it comes to figuring out the next move, he's delusional. Continuing to put out this fantasy things that he keeps talking about, manipulating what's being put out there. And as far as the next move, Pam Bondi is facing some losses. Okay, some losses are coming her way with trying to manipulate all of this. Okay. Yeah, now he wants to send troops into Chicago. Now DC is just so safe because he's had those troops there. You can walk there now. There's never going to be any crime. Just women are carrying their purses now. Just what absolute BS that they continue to put out. So it's looking about trying to control actions or being ruled by actions, rapidly coming, figuring out the next one, okay? So it's all about doing these actions, putting them out there to distract. There's an agreement about his abuse of power with keeping things up in the air because evidence is in hand of judgment, and so he's trying to cling and hold on and block, trying to block information. Okay, so all of these actions that he's doing, controlling these actions, figuring out the next move, an agreement, how to abuse his power, because if that actual evidence gets out, he's facing losses. So it's all about what's the next manipulation, what's the next drama that he can put out there to try to distract. Oh, Lord have mercy. So on that note, I'll leave that here. You know, the drama of the day.